Hello and welcome. Warhammer 40,000 is full of paradoxes, and usually they come from the great architect of fate, Siege, but my favourite paradox in the 42nd millennium is from the plague god Nurgle. Of all the traitor legions, only one seems to keep their own apothecaries. That is the Death God. I know Fabius Bile has his army of them, and yet the only Chaos Legion that you can take, more than one, and it is an elite choice, is the Death God. It is paradoxical, but the God of Disease has the only unit that seems dedicated to curing their god's creations. The Plague Surgeons are a unique bunch, not just to the Legion, but in their chosen location as well. Who are these Plague Surgeons? What do they do? As you can probably guess, the first Plague Surgeons were on course from a Death God's apothecaries, dedicated to healing the wounds of their wounded brothers or euthanizing them if the need called for it. However, the Death God since has fallen to the God of Pestilence and are far more robust and can shrug off wounds that would kill their loyalist brethren. So, the use of apothecaries has diminished. So, rather than administer care to their stalwart brothers, the Plague Surgeons care for the diseases that the Astartes of the Death God carry. The Plague Surgeon's body is also used to incubate the maladies and diseases of the Plague God. All types of diseases and plagues are stored in the ex-apothecary's body, such as the Boil Surge and Festering Rotlung. The Plague Surgeons offer their bodies willingly to be nurseries for these plagues and pestilences of the god Nurgle. This makes the Plague Surgeons incredibly toxic. Their touch and breath are full of infectious sores and just nasty, horrible, poor spores. Yeah. Now, the Plague Surgeons still carry the tools of the apothecary, even though they don't practice anymore. The Narcotium, now corrupted, rusted, and probably not very sterile, is used to extract the mulch that is a Death God progenoid gland. The Plague Surgeons also take an immense amount of enjoyment, a follower of Nurgle being happy, that's new, from the progenoid gland from dead loyalist space marines. They really do enjoy doing that, and corrupting it to make new Death God. Now, of all the Plague Surgeons, there is one name that stands above the rest. Noxious Rockbone. Literally, he has to be a bad guy with that name. He is at the top of his profession and sees to the demon Primarch Mortorium himself. Rockbone sees to the plague sensors at the Primarch's feet, draws the demon Primarch's blood with rusty needles and plague-ridden leeches to be used in rituals of the Plague God. Now he has a doctor's patience when he listens to his Gene Father's rants and ravings, and is the only one allowed to disagree with the demon Primarch. Rockbone was originally from the 7th Plague Company, the Sons of Sorrow, and was elevated by Mortorion on what seems to be a whim. Now he leads forces from all the Plague Companies and even fought alongside his Gene Father. He also keeps surgical dungeons in Mortorion's Black Mans on the Plague Planet, so he's quite an interesting character, and the model's really good, by the way. I do like the Plague Surgeon model. It's one of my favourites. It is a permanent fixture, that's the word I'm looking for, fixture, in my Death Guard army. It's a nice looking model, quite big, and here's the other thing, it's actually his Noxious Rockbone, but they never actually made a second model for a Plague Surgeon, so Noxious Rockbone is the Plague Surgeon you use for Death God. So if you want more than one, you take him 3 times. So yeah, the Plague Surgeon is a damn good useful model in your Death God army. He can allow not only Monarchium, but he has an aura which also brings back Death God models to life. So definitely putting him near a named unit, or like Guild HQ, is going to be a great thing for your army. He's tough, he's really, like I said, it's a great model, and it's great. And I do like the fact that it is the Death God that has the apothecary, and though I'd love to see apothecaries actually turn up for Chaos, Space Marines and Traitor Legions, I don't think we're going to see them. But yeah, there you go. Special video just for today. I hope you all have a good day. I hope you're having a good time. I'll see you all very soon, and I'll see you, soon. And thank you for getting me over 500 subscribers. That was great. Thank you very much for doing that. And I hope to see you all soon. Right, of course, links to Wayland Games is down below, as is Forbidden Planet, my comics and my merchandise, and Patreon. They're all down below. I'm going to run this video with music until 8 minutes for the algorithm because YouTube, and I'll see you all again very soon.